We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. Today, we continue with a terrific matchup in the divisional round. It's the Denver Broncos and the Miami Dolphins. With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And off we go from South Florida. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. He's got room to run right at the start. Still going. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. He'll get this out to the left flat. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Back to throw. Sending it deep for Waddle. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Dane Belton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Denver.
We'll go play action with Nix. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Here's a run. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Broncos. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Give him a second touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the first.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 41-yard line.
Ready up! Top low 18! Go!
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Go!
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
And goal to go.
Let's go! Cowboy 80!
They'll look to throw yet again. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Miami.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the...
And look at this. The extra point is blocked. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25. They'll begin here on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 35, here's second and a yard. That is caught out wide on the RPO. Now a third and 2.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's third.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, here's Nix. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. The extra point is good, and the Dolphins move back to within 1.
14, Dolphins 13.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
To 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 13.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, here's a handoff, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
It's a gain of 6.
A 3rd down will try to get it on the ground, and to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. Now a give up the middle, and he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. They have converted twice on 3rd down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. And he's going to be brought down at the 27, but that's enough. First down as they do it on the ground.
First down.
1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do. It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
He's out of bounds at the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And the Broncos are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach the Swain, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up until this point, Mike. I mean,
and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Denver. The extra point, up and good. And the Broncos extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll return this from the 10. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
In a minute, but can't still know. Find a way to make it on shore. What you used to be a bitch when you're inside. This what you don't want to see. You want to see.
Ready? COVID-19.
Left side made by McConkey. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
this is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
He'll look to throw. This one finds McConkey. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
2nd and 10.
Ready? Go.
They'll look to throw again. Sending it deep for Waddle. That is brought in. And he will score. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. No problem there on the extra point. And the Dolphins move back to within 1. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Quickly, he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. try again. It's 2nd and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw is Nix. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. On 4th down, here comes Jack Fox to kick it away. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go, shot.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And left side, it's caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Play action. Over in a flash, and he lost the football. And fortunately, he's able to cover it up. It will not be a turnover, but will go down as a sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll drop to throw. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. On the handoff, this is H.A. And they get it at the 18-yard line. The drive stays alive. 1st down picked up.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
Once again, it's H.A. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They'll throw out of the gun. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Dolphins. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. The PAT up and good. And the Dolphins will open up a 6-point lead.
Broncos 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Going up top. He's got it! Still going! And he will take this one in! 74 yards! Touchdown, Denver! The extra point is good. Broncos will go up by a point here in the 2nd quarter. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Past midfield. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the the other side of midfield.
And not only a heck of a return, but it changes a little bit of the coach's strategy. You're thinking he's just going to sit on this score. He's willing to take it into the locker room for the half. All of a sudden now you get a big return, you got a short field, and this offense has a chance to steal some points here before halftime.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Forced to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. This one is taken in downfield. Big completions. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. That is caught. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Here we go. Set. Check. Rocco 80.
They'll try to sneak it here. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the play. They're going to mark him short. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this 1st half. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
So now the Dolphins turn it over to their field goal team. No issues there. This one is good. And the Dolphins get 3 here late in the 1st half to take the lead. Final moments of this 1st half, kicking with the lead now as this one is in the air.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this 1st half will come to an end. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here. The 3rd quarter underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Over 1st and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
Break. Rocco 18.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll get this into the hands of Devon Achane. Loose inside the 30. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. start the second half. A gain of 66 yards.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Hawk 70. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Warrior 70.
They'll look to throw. And he will score again. Touchdown, Miami. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The extra point is up and through. And the Dolphins will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Play action now. It's next. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
On second down, it's Nix. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing is Nix. The toss, left side, caught by his running back. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the 1st down. Here comes 4th down.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, team's willingness to go for...
Oh, look at this! It's a fake! And that's going to be incomplete. The defense, they were ready for it. They were all over that one. And the failure to connect on the fake punt is going to lead to a turnover on down.
79 Broncos. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a 1st down. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Waddle, touchdown Dolphins. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl. We're throwing the ball this close to the goal line, ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Nix gonna throw for it. He's got his man, that's Kincaid. And he's gonna have the Broncos 1st down. How about that? A gain of 15 on 4th and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard
To throw is Nix, exiting the pocket right. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL.
He's hit after the catch and the ball comes free. And the Dolphins come up with the turnover. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So we might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Nix now on 1st and 10. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. Now he takes off. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down. They'll turn and hand this one off. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll throw. It's Nix. That is brought in at the 10. And they continue to churn out 1st down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
2nd and goal at the 13-yard line.
2nd down. defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Throw it. Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. 17 yards that time, number 17.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll look to throw yet again. And that'll be incomplete. What turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. That one out wide to Achane. Across midfield, shot out of a cannon. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Miami. A try here for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Here's a run going left. How about that? Quick feet there. Made a man miss. On his way to a nice pickup of 7. From 31. Here is 2nd and 3. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to have the Broncos 1st down as he gets past the 35 to about the 37.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the 1st down.
Room to run past midfield. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. An even 40 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the handoff, running left is Harvey. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Let's go now.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Miami.
That's good.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's second and 2.
Let's go. Let's go.
A run up the middle with Achane. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
A handoff with Achane heading left. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's a give to Achane. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Dolphins first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
So a win here for the Dolphins. They are moving on as the #1 seed. The victory means they locked down another home date next weekend as they look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.